There might be toing and froing, people coming and going. I hope you don't mind. I don't. Stand tall, stretch the arms down. I try not to frown too much, sun's in my eyes. Close the eyes and then feel how you're standing and balance the weight between the left and the right foot. Tighten the kneecaps, grip the outer thighs and lengthen the arms down. So the arms feel like they're growing down to the floor as the chest lifts up. Relax the tissues on the neck, across the shoulders and down the back. So it feels like there's a downward action there as well. Lift the front portion of the spine. Bring your hands into Namaskara Mudra, or prayer position. And just gently pressurize the left and the right hand, and the right hand to the left hand. So we're now balancing the left and right side of the body with our eyes closed best we can. Let the thighs press back and let the tailbone go down. Feel how the spine wants to go up more. Take 3 deep inhalations, lifting the base of the sternum up. Bow the head. Release the back of the neck. Release the hands. Stretch them down towards the floor. Raise the head up and open the eyes. Trikonasana. Take the legs wide. Turn the left foot in. Turn the right leg out. Exhale, go down. Don't worry too much about staying here for very long. We're just going into the pose to open up a little. And inhale, come up. Bring the feet to face forwards. Lift the kneecaps. Go to the second side. Right foot in. Left leg out. Exhale, go down. I believe that this is called touch and go. Roll the shoulder blades back. Lift the chest. Keep the kneecaps strong. Head in line with the spine. Open up the chest. Inhale, come up. Bring the feet to face forward. Stretch out. Legs together. Lift the chest. Utthita Parshvakonasana, sideways stretch. Legs 4.5 to 5 feet apart. Jump. Left foot in a little. Whole of the right leg out to 90 degrees. Exhale, bend the leg. I'm not sure whether you can see it's coming down into a right angle. Place the hand down, bring the arm up and over the head. I'm in shadow. Press the knee back towards the arm and it lengthen through. Outer blade of the back foot, press it down. Inhale, come up. Bring the feet to face forwards. Stretch out. Turn the right toes in a little. Whole of the left leg out to 90 degrees. Exhale, bend the leg. Place the hand down. Then the arm comes up and over the head. Now, I've got a wall here. And sometimes you're in a place with a wall and you think, oh, I need to shuffle back. But you could use the wall to your advantage. So I'm now going to push my fingers to the wall and then slide my back leg back a little and use that arm to turn my body. Keeping the tailbone pressing forwards, keeping the bent knee pressing back towards my arm and keeping that thigh, back thigh pressing back. And then inhale, come up. Bring the feet to face forward, stretch out, open the chest, legs together. We're going to do Uttanasana. So you're going to step your feet hip distance apart. If you have back issues, if you're watching your lower back, You can fold forwards to the wall, so you're here. Fold forwards to the wall, nice half Uttanasana. And don't think about trying to get yourself down. Think about trying to lengthen from the groins forwards. So we're creating that length. Those of you going down, hands to the floor or onto bricks, shoulders forwards, and you can fold down, clasp the elbows, and let your body fall down. Let your body go down. Arches lifted. Lifting up through the inner legs, right up into the groins. If it's too much on your legs, you can bend them. This here. But ideally we've got straight legs. You have to know if you bend your legs, and you have to know you're aiming to have straight legs. So you're lifting the bones up into the hips. Right up there. Change your clasp of the elbows. And the tendency is to pull the elbows down. So I'm going to ask you to see if you can lengthen the elbows forwards a little bit more, so that you can get more length on the body, and then go down from there. Relax the eyes and release the tongue. Breathe. Look forwards. Place your fingertips to the floor, lift up through the chest. Connect into the buttocks. So really feel like the flesh is wanting to go down. Hands to hips, tailbone down, stand up. Stretch the arms down. So that was a hamstring. You felt the hamstrings working, hopefully. Spreading. So we're going to spread the legs for Prasarita Padottanasana. So legs wide. Okay, hands to waist. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, fold forwards. Place your hands to the floor. Now don't go down yet, even if you know the pose. We've got our hands flat, they're below our shoulders. I would like you to press down from your ankle bones down into your heels, both sides, so the feet are nice and strong. Yeah, draw those arches up, and then it's like you're trying to pull your legs out of your ankles as much as possible, both sides. So you're lifting and lifting and lifting and lifting, right up into the hips, making those legs nice and strong. Press down into the hands, widen the collarbones. Breathe. So we're charging the legs, making them feel very strong. Hands to waist, inhale, stand up. Stretch out the arms, legs together. Stand tall. Prasarita Padottanasana. We'll go down, same pose. The hair's coming out. Lift the chest. Relax the eyes, release the tongue, look up. Press down with the hands on your hips so they're down here. I've still got to tie my hair up. And then exhale. Wait. I apologise. This is like it's live. Lift the chest. Exhale, fold down. Keeping the chest forwards, place the hands down. Now, I'd like you now, if your fingertips are just reaching the floor, don't worry, you can stay there. If, however, you can walk, if your hands are flat, see if you can walk your hands back just that little bit further. Then get the same leg action that you had the last time, and really feel like you're pulling the arms away from the wrists. And if they're happy there, see if they'll go back a little bit further. So we're challenging ourselves. Then exhale, fold, take the head down. Let the head rest upon something. So if you've got a brick or something nearby, you can put your head on a brick. Otherwise, if the head goes to the floor, let the head go to the floor. And now think shoulders away from the ears, elbows towards each other. Legs strong, legs lifted up as much as possible. Draw up, draw up, draw up. Press down into the blades of the feet, keep the weight in the heels. Inhale, look forwards. Walk the hands forwards. Now you'll know, if you feel like you can't stand up from here, heel and toe the feet in towards each other. Otherwise, press down. It's very important to press down into the heels to keep the legs strong. Hands to waist. Inhale, come up. Whoop. Stretch the arms out. The floor isn't quite straight here. Legs together. Stand tall. Wobbly, wobbly patio. Lift the chest. I'm sure the Hatha Yoga Pradipika says something about not working on wobbly patios. Jump the legs wide, Prasarita Padottanasana. Stretch out, hands to waist, lift the chest, same pose. Open up, exhale, fold, keep those legs strong, feel like they're really holding from the hips. Take the hands as far back as possible and lengthen forwards. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take the head down, and those of you that can, take your head towards being in a straight line with the feet. Straight line with the feet. Shoulders away from the ears, spine long, legs firm. Keep the little toes down, keep the blades of the feet active, and draw up through those thigh muscles more and more. Breath smooth and even. Inhale, look forwards, extend. Hands to waist. Press down into the feet, inhale, come up. Stretch the arms out, open up the chest, legs together. Stand tall. One more wide leg pose. Okay, one more Prasarita Padottanasana. Jump. This one we're just keeping our hands on our hips. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, fold, go down. Now at this point, if you need to put your hands down, put them down. Otherwise, you can keep going all the way down, pressing into the hips until your head comes to the floor. Keep the legs firm, draw up the thighs, shoulders away from the ears. Press down into the feet. Look forwards, squeeze the elbows towards each other, lengthen the spine. Inhale, come up. Stretch out the arms, legs together. Stand tall. Let's try Uttanasana again. So either go to the wall or turn this way now. Raise the arms up, clasp the elbows, exhale, fold forwards. Lengthen the arms away from the thighs. Lengthen and lengthen and lengthen, pulling yourself down. Press the thighs back, press the thighs up. So the thighs are going back towards the thigh bone and drawing up, deep up into the hips. Change your clasp with the elbows. Again, try not to pull the arms straight down, but take the armpits open there. Neck soft, face soft, breath smooth. Hands down to the floor, lengthen through, hands to the waist. Inhale, come up. Hands into Namaskarasana behind your back. And take the legs wide. About 3.5 feet, 3 feet. Unless you're really tall, then 3.5 feet to 4 feet. Turn your left foot well in. Turn the whole of the right leg out to 90 degrees. Wriggle that right foot to the right just a little bit. Square the hips. Lift the chest and look up. Exhale, fold. Go over that right leg. Lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. When you get to your maximum, release the head and let the head hang. Keep your balance. Keep the legs strong. Armpits open. Back leg firm. Breathe. Press into the hands. Inhale, come up. Bring the feet to face forwards. Open up the chest. Turn your back foot, your right foot well in. Turn the whole of the left leg to 90 degrees. Turn the hips and turn the trunk. Inhale, look up. And exhale, fold forwards. Hips gripping. Be long. Rest the head down. Open the collarbones by pressing the thumb side of the hands towards each other. Relax the eyes and release the tongue. Breathe. Inhale, come up. Lengthen through the spine, lift the chest, open up. Bring the feet to face forwards. Stretch out the arms. Legs together. Okay, so you would have felt the hamstring on that front leg stretch a little bit more now. So let's take the legs wide. We won't put our hands in prayer position this time. We're going to keep the arms long. So jump. I'm going to turn the other way. Alright, put your hands to your waist. Turn your back foot well in and turn the front leg out. So now we can really work on that front leg. Use your hands, pull the right hand back and press the left hand forwards to levelize your hips. So it's like they're taking one big step. Okay, so you like your hips are just following the lines of your legs there. Lift and lengthen the chest. You can stretch the arms up, fold forwards, and then just place the hands either to the floor or to the shin. And then grip those hips together and tighten the kneecaps. Lift the chest forwards. Relax the abdomen so it's wide. You're not going to pull with the rectus abdominis, those muscles that run along the front, your six pack. Don't pull down with those. And exhale, fold. Drawing the head down to the shin. You've got a little bit more balance here, so you can stay here just for a few breaths. Relax the eyes, release the tongue, legs firm. Inhale, come up. Stretch the arms up. And lower the arms down back to the waist. And bring yourself back to center. Open the chest. Now turn that right foot well in. Turn the whole of the left leg to 90 degrees. Okay, stretch the arms up, lift up, and fold forwards. I'm going to glance past that wall, lift the chest, place the hands down, extend. So you're pulling the front body forwards. Keep that length as you fold. Keep that length, and then rest the head down. Legs firm, face soft. Breath smooth, arches lifted. Don't lose the heel of that back leg. Inhale, come up, look forwards, extend. Stretch the arms forwards, raise the arms up. Bring the feet to face forwards, lower the arms, legs together. Uttanasana. So if you're happy with the feet apart, this time we're going to take the hands down. So swing the arms up like so. Exhale, keep that length, fold from the hips, fold forwards, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, extend, lift up the tailbone. You want to make this area here open up a little bit more. So you want to lift the buttock flesh up. Lift the buttock flesh up. But keep a connection of the tailbone. Actually, I said lift the tailbone up. It's an initial action, but then you also want to keep the tailbone connected to the legs. And if you think about just taking the tailbone, connecting the tailbone into the legs, that'll allow you to go down a little bit more. Have the hands either side of the feet, shoulders away from the ears, legs strong. Relax the head down. Press the blades of the feet down. Obviously, if you're here, you can go to half Uttanasana, or you can have your hands on bricks. Lengthen both sides of the waist, down to the armpits, shoulders away from the ears. Face soft. Then inhale, look forwards, extend, walk the hands forwards, hands to waist, inhale, come up. Okay, we're going to do another one, but this time you're going to put your bottom in against the wall. So have your feet hip distance apart, rest on the wall, make sure it's a straight wall, not one of these wobbly Cornish cottages. If it is, you have to find the sweet spot where it's level. We've got wobbly floor, wobbly bum rest, and then from here, kneecaps up, kneecaps lifted, thighs rolling in, so the knees are coming square forwards, and then fold. If you need to bend your legs, you bend your legs. If you don't need to, you don't have to, and then release the hands down and breathe. So I've got quite a good slope here. And depending on the slant of the legs, gives you a different sensation through the body. Relax the eyes and release the tongue. Now if this is too much for you, you can always be here. You can always be here. But keep the legs working and keep the back of the legs resisting, especially if you hyperextend your legs. You must keep the mounds of the big toes pressing, and you must start to really get the thighs to be a little bit stronger so the calves don't feel like they have to take all the strain all the time. Alright, when it's time to come up, put your hands to the wall, bend the knees, swing forwards, inhale, tailbone down, stand up. Okay? Supta Padangusthasana 1. So you're going to lie down, have yourself lying flat, and we're going to start with Ardha. Is there such a thing? Ardha Supta Padangusthasana? Or is it Ardha Apava Mukhatasana? Who knows? Someone will know. So I'm just going to bend up the right leg, and I'm going to cuddle that right knee in towards my chest. So we're getting a length through the lower back and through the buttock there. It should feel very nice. And then release. Second side, my left leg, cuddling that left knee in. And there's so many different sensations you can get depending even on what's going on in your foot. So currently I've given you no foot instruction. I haven't given you any foot instruction. Or I have given you no foot instruction. Either way, I've said nothing about your feet. Until now. Okay, so now what I want you to do next is, just so you get an idea of this, push your heel away. Push the heel away and feel how the leg feels. Yeah? And then just back off on pulling your leg a little, so the leg is still bent but you're not pulling it in tight. Now point the toe and pull it in. And feel how different that feels in the hip. Yeah? And then release. And then suck the arch into the foot. Suck the arch into the foot, like you're drawing the arch right up into the knee. And feel how different that feels. And then exhale, release. And then do the same on the other side. So this is kind of like if you take a car to a mechanic, they kind of look over it, and maybe you drive in, they know something's not quite right with it. You're the mechanic of your own vahana, your own vehicle, your body. It's called vahana. And it's really lovely to just start to get to know it. So stretch the heel, feel how that feels. Point the toes, observe the difference, and then get the foot in a neutral space and suck the arch up. There are all these different things going on in the leg just because of what you're doing with the foot. It's quite magical. And then place that leg down. Take your belt. Put belt on the heel. Now this is a good habit to develop, because I always bend my legs up and then put the belt and then stretch the leg up from there. But actually, keep the legs together and raise the leg up straight. Keeping the inner and outer leg long. Opening up the chest. Allowing your legs to lengthen. So don't take them to the point where they feel like they're battling you. Take them to the point where it feels like there's a stretch and you can breathe and you can just be in the moment. You haven't just got one area yelling at you. A compartmentalized yell or stretch. You want to feel that the leg is whole. You want to feel like if I wanted to ask you a simple maths question, you'd be able to answer it. Or even a difficult maths question. Kneecaps tight, chest open, breathe. And then lower the leg down. Keep the leg nice and straight. Now just let the belt be loose and compare that right leg with that left leg. And then change sides. And then raise that left leg up. Keep it straight. Shoulder blades deep into the back. Lower leg strong. Breath smooth. Thighs firm. Kneecaps tight. Opening the sole of the foot there, as wide as possible. And then lower the leg down. Feel the legs, compare them. First side again. Leg up. Okay, so this time what you're going to do is you're going to press that straight leg down. If you want to, not cheat, but if you want to make a better connection, just if you've got a wall nearby, wriggle that lower foot in towards the wall. So you've got good pressure there. Then you're going to raise the leg. The leg is up in the air. Hold the belt with two hands. Inhale, draw the head to the leg and the leg to the head. And exhale, lie back down again. And then release. Second side. Raise the leg up. That lower leg is connected to the wall. As you go to raise the head to the leg and draw the leg to the head, really push through that lower leg. So make sure it's wriggle back down, make sure it's got good contact on that wall. Okay? And then leg over. Inhale, come up. Head to leg, leg to head. And exhale, lower yourself down and release the leg down. Do dog head down for me, so roll over, dog head down. Stretch back, lift up through the hips. Legs firm. Look forwards. You can step or you can jump. Your feet behind your hands. Okay, we're going to go into Uttanasana again. This time feet together. Now if you need to go to the wall, go to the wall and do half Uttanasana. Otherwise lift up the hips, lengthen the leg bones right up into the buttock flesh, connect the tailbone into the legs and exhale, fold. Taking the head in. Breathe. Shoulders away from the ears. Relax the eyes, release the tongue, keep the legs gripping. Inhale, look forwards. Hands to the floor. Stand in the legs, hands to waist. Inhale, stand up. Stretch the arms down. Okay. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Pick up your right leg. Hips gripping. Raise the arms up. Stretch up. If you can keep the arms straight and you can bring them back behind, then do so. But not if they end up like a temple. Okay? Not this. It makes the arms, so you tuck the elbows in, so you're really feeling like you can pull the sides of the waist up. You should feel like a rocket going up to the sky. And then release. Second side. Stretch the arms down, lift up through the chest, pick up the left leg. Arms up, stretch up, elbows towards each other, palms together, lifting up through the chest. Relax the eyes and release the tongue. Up and up and up. Breathe. Pressing that outer hip, your outer left hip towards, sorry, outer right hip towards the left heel. How to think about that? I could hear Lanyon talking. Release the hands, lower the arms, and release the leg. Now you may or may not need a belt. Okay? So if you need a belt, grab your belt and put it on your foot. And if you have balance problems, you can put your hand to the wall. Okay, so you have have my hand on the wall. And then you pick up the leg, either with a belt or without one. So let's do, should we do your right leg first? So I can put my hands on the wall to show you. Okay, pick the foot up like you're going to do tree pose. Now if you have trouble keeping the foot in tree pose, you can always teach the leg to be here, like this, and you can hold the wall. Okay? But we're not doing tree pose, we're doing Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. So here, you're holding the belt. You can hold the belt with two hands if you're doing it freestanding, or with one hand if your hand is to the wall, and just stretch that leg forwards. Lift up the chest, legs strong, kneecap the standing leg tight, and breathe. And then exhale, release. Second side. So pick up with the belt onto your left foot, and then pick the leg up like it's going to come right up into tree pose. So it's coming right up high, because what that means is if you hold the belt quite close to the foot, as you go to stretch the foot away, there'll be resistance there. Then push the foot away and let the belt slide until you've got full grip with your hands and the leg feels quite tight, feels strong. If the belt is too loose, you'll find it difficult to hold the leg there. So you need a bit of resistance to work against. Keep extending into the heel, breathe, and then exhale, release. Put the foot back down again. First side again. So if you're not using a belt, you can take the big toe. And the other thing that you can do is if you're finding it hard, pretend this is a chair. Or not a chair, but you can put your foot to the wall, or I've got this wall here, in fact. So I've got the belt, and I can put my foot on the wall with the belt. In fact, I shall show you. Here we go. In fact. I don't know whether I've got. Can you see this one? This is a really nice low window ledge. And so you start to go around your house and you go, ooh, that looks like a good leg stretch. That's the perfect height. if I want to work on my standing leg because it's not too much, and I can really work on the grip of the leg. I can work on my balance. Yeah, and then I've gone from that one to, this bit of wall is really good. So you can see how my head works. This one is, yes, that's bringing the leg up a little higher. And then look, I scan around and I go, oh my word, this is fantastic. Yeah, so you go between going and around, or you can take the foot straight onto a wall but have that standing leg sloping. So we've got all these options. Now you've had a bit of a rest whilst I've had a waffle. We're back to standing, and you've looked around, you've gone, that little, even here, those, with the tighter hamstrings completely, you've got this. Yeah, so you can just, again, you're working on leg actions. All right, stand tall, lift the chest. You're going to pick up your right leg, take hold of the big toe, hand to the hip, and then stretch the leg forwards. Lift and lengthen the spine. Now, if you want to feel like you're really lengthening up through, stretch your left arm up. Extend. Feel the length that gives you, and then let the foot fly higher. Let that foot fly higher. And then exhale, release. Obviously, if it's resting on a ledge, you don't want to lift it up and make it fly higher. Second side. Right hand to waist. Take hold of the big toe. Stand tall, lengthen through the leg, point the toe, and then take your right arm up and make the left leg fly higher. Come on, left leg, up you go. Come on, standing leg, make yourself strong. Lift the chest, keep smiling, and then exhale, release. Stand, stretch the arms down. Let's go for good length in the spine. Interlace the fingers, push the palms away, stretch up. Take a nice inhalation. Lower the arms down. Change the interlace of the fingers, push the palms away. And again, another lovely inhalation. Lower the arms down. Rest. Feet together, legs together, Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forwards. Hopefully it's improving. Lift and lengthen, and go down. Abdomen broad and soft. Shoulders broad. And letting your body climb down those legs. Elbows in. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, look forwards, lengthen forwards, press down into the feet, hands to waist, inhale, come up. Stretch the arms down. Prasarita Padottanasana, one last time, legs wide. Hands to waist, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forwards. Now, as you fold forwards, place the hands to the floor and just see how the legs feel. Now, widen, picture the backs of the thighs widening. So press those thighs back and just give them a moment to feel broad. Widen the buttock bones. Widen the groin. So I've got my Puna pants on. Imagine you're being pulled out this way by your Puna pants. And then keep that action as you fold down. Rest the head down, relax the eyes, release the tongue, shoulders away from the ears. Abdomen soft, breath smooth. Inhale, look forwards. Walk your hands forwards. You're going to heel and toe the feet in towards each other. Bend the knees. Come Come to kneeling. And then exhale, fold. Just come into pose the child. Let the hamstrings take a rest. Relax the head, relax the eyes, and release the tongue. Make sure your knees are comfortable here. If you need to get up and get some padding underneath them, get some padding underneath them. Inhale, look forwards and release the legs forwards. Come to Sukhasana, cross legs. Fold forwards. Relax the abdomen, relax the eyes, release the tongue. Inhale, come up. Change across of the legs. And exhale, fold. And inhale, come up. Janushirshasana. Bend back your right leg. Turn over the left leg. Exhale, fold. Rest the head. Level the shoulders. Straight legs. Stretch the leg forwards. Obviously, if you can't reach your foot, use a belt to hold your foot. That seemed like I was really rather uncaring on that. It's only I got so into the Janushirshasana that I had forgotten about telling you to use a belt. So I apologise. So we've taken the left leg back. If you need a belt, take a belt. Put it around the foot and use the belt to get a good lift. Abhijata said that before you can walk, you need to be able to stand, and before you can forward bend, you need to be able to lift. So here you want to get a good lift first, so that you get this area here to get the idea that it needs to lift up. And then when you're ready to go forwards, exhale, fold, turning the navel towards that straight leg, bringing the head down. Making sure the knees are comfortable, giving them some support if they need it. So if the knee is up in the air, it needs a blanket to rest upon so you don't twist in the knee. Inhale, look forwards. Lengthen. Hands either side. Inhale, come up. Stretch the legs forwards. Take your belt. Pull the buttock flesh out and back, and use the belt to sit tall. Rolling those thighs in towards each other, lifting up through the chest. Feel how the more you suck the top of the thigh back, the better the easier the action is on the front of the body. The legs have to work more, I grant you that. Collarbones broad. Face soft. And if you've got that connection through the legs right up into the back, so if you really try and tuck that top of the thigh right up into your knickers, yeah, keep pulling that area up. If you've got that connection, see if you can keep that connection as you raise the arms up and stretch up. Dandasana, Urdhva Hasta in Dandasana. Lower the arms down and bring your hands either side of the legs here. Lift the chest. So this is a fallen over boat. On the estuary there's a few boats that look a bit like this. We've gone to one side. Okay, now we're going to balance on our buttock bones. So you're going to bend your legs like this. And you're going to keep the belt on the heels. You're going to lean back a little until you make a V with your thighs, and then you're going to stretch those legs up, roll the shoulders back and lift the chest. Balancing on the buttock bones, keeping the legs firm. Relax the eyes and release the tongue. Really grip those legs together. It's as if you're trying to lift those feet off the belt. Lifting those feet off the belt. And then release the legs. Pop the legs down. Pull the buttock flesh out and back. Stretch the arms up again. Lift up. Exhale, fold forwards to the feet. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Now here you've got the choice to take the feet apart. So you can come, if you get to here and you think, oh, it's feeling a bit tight, you can separate the feet there. So come back out and separate the feet. If you're happy with the legs together, keep them together and know that the action is rolling these thighs in to fold down. Paschimottanasana. Resting the head down. Relaxing the eyes and releasing the tongue. Lift and lengthen, extend, hands either side, come up. You're going to lie down. Again, get your feet so they're right in comfortably to the wall. Tempted to spin around. Let's just sleep you. In fact, no, if I spin around then you can see my feet on the wall better. We've got Supta Padangusthasana one more time. My head's down in the shade. Alright, so when you're ready, pick up the right leg. And then raise the right leg up. And just come to a comfortable space with that leg in the air. You're not challenging it too much, you're just giving it actually a bit of a holiday. So wherever you think you want to bring it to, just back off a little bit, tighten the kneecap and picture again the thigh, back of the thigh spreading. Giving the tissues time to just relax a little, time to release, time to breathe. And then allow them to come a little closer. Then, that's all of you. All one of that right leg. Keeping that left foot connected to the wall. Lower the leg down. It should make good contact with the wall there. And change sides. Raising the leg up. back off a little bit. I got a bit into that again, so just back off where, and bring it to where it wants to go, and then let the leg just drift back a little bit so you can start to feel as you push or as you draw the thigh bone back, so the hamstring has to widen to accommodate it. Think of it like the thigh bone giving the inside of the hamstring a massage. And then you can start to draw the leg towards you and just see how that feels. And then exhale, release. Cuddle both knees in. Pop the feet down. Just move this way over. Stretch my arms out. Stretch the arms out. Take the knees over to the left. Come back to centre. And then to the right. And come back to centre. Bend the knees over the chest. Keep the legs gripping, lift the feet so that the shins are a right angle to the thighs. Take the knees over to the right. Not too far, keep the shoulder down, keep the legs gripping. Pressing that, over to the left. Pressing that left hand down to the floor. And come back to centre and then to the right. Pressing the right hand to the floor, keeping that left shoulder down. And come back to centre. Bend the legs and cuddle the knees in. Roll onto your side, sit up. Take something to sit on. Maybe a foam pad, a couple of foam pads. You do Bharavajasana. Sit tall. Turning to your right. Lift and turn. Open the collarbones. Just a gentle turn to release the spine, release any backache. Don't overdo. Come back to centre, sit tall, second side. Turning to the left. Keeping the spine going tall. Keeping the breath smooth. And come back to centre. Legs forwards. First side again. So you're not forcing anything here, you're literally just turning. You can hold the brick behind you. I've got this really rather handy seat that I can put my hand on. Lift the chest, widen the shoulders. Breathe. And come back to centre. Second side. Sit tall, turn to the left, Breathe up into the chest. Lengthening both sides of the waist tall. Center. Stretch your legs forward, just make sure they feel like they still belong to you. Yep, they're still mine. Setu Bandhasana. Now if you've got 4 foam pads, I would put 4 foam pads here. Okay? You can do it with bolsters, 2 bolsters as well if you know that. But if you don't, some foam pads on your feet to the wall. You've got a brick that's coming underneath your sacrum. Right there. Press down into the feet, lift up the hips and place your sacrum onto the brick. It's widthways. Now if that's too high for you or you can't get in, you can turn it down on its lower edge. Or if you feel like there's a little pinch there, you don't even need to straighten the legs. You can just have your bent legs in a Chatushpadasana here. Yeah? You get the chest to lift and we're just opening up this way. If the legs can start to straighten. When I was really having to take care of my lower back because I'd really done too much gardening, I would come to this pose and I'd just see if I could cope with it there. And I'd see if I could cope with my legs just sliding away little by little. Then you take a nice stretch of the leg, extend into the toes and find out where it will happily go. But you can always maintain bent legs. Keep the breath smooth, shoulders rolling away from the ears, collarbones wide, chest open. Stepping in one by one, releasing them sooner if you needed to. Lift the heels, come up onto the balls of the feet, tilt tailbone through, remove the brick, and carefully lower yourself down vertebrae by vertebrae. Let your feet go wide, let your knees flop in and rest your hands on your belly. Back together and carefully lengthen the legs away, putting something underneath the backs of your knees if you need to. Have the fingers gently curled and let the breath release completely. Enjoy your Shavasana.